Hi guys, I'm back with a Mini Kit Monday, May 2019 layout share. Actually, it's a layout share for other layouts I did, not just for the Mini Kit series. And I want to start off with the stuff that I had pulled out for Mini Kit Monday. There's a couple of things that I add here and there. I think that if I feel like I have the option to use them and I want to try and use them, then to me that's enough. So I tried pulling those out. I didn't use them. I didn't use this washi tape at all that says awesome. I didn't use these two cards that came from, this one came from a Scraptastic kit. I'm not sure where this one came out from. I tried to use this transparency. It didn't happen. Or this photo frame remnant. These were two of the pieces of paper that I tried using. I did use some of these pieces that I had from this Echo Park paper collection that I had pulled out, and they were just randoms. I tried using this one and I think I forgot it at the end of the process, or I didn't use those up, but I did use some of those pieces, so I'm glad for that. I didn't use that sticker or this sheet. I pulled out these rub-ons and I didn't use any of them. I pulled out this paper pad, didn't use any of it. Same with this chipboard sheet or these two alphas. Alphas for me are they're not hard to use, but for whatever reason I don't thinking about using them until the end. So that's the stuff that I didn't use up. The stuff that I did use, however, was all of these washies. Some I used 2 feet or a couple of inches, or I used a couple of feet to stabilize my sewing, and then some I actually used on a couple of the layouts. So I'm pretty glad with the use, especially with this one. This one was one of the earlier washies that I bought, so it seems to be a lot thicker than most. Like, these are brand newer and they're a lot thinner too, so we'll see about getting those used up, but I did use quite a bit, so I'm really happy about that. The stuff that I also used was about 4 stickers from the Vicki Boutin sticker book, 2 from the Chamel. I have a box over here. Oh, I don't know if I can show you. I have a box right there that has all of my sticker books. That's where I have them, and I kind of pull it every once in a while just to go through them even after I've gone through this. This is other things I pull that weren't in my kit, but I ended up using 4 of those. I don't remember if this was in my kit at all, but I ended up using all of those in the Black X. I think I ended up using about 3 pieces from all the Vicki Boutin stuff that I pulled out, which is not bad. I think I had tried to pull out doubles of the paper clips at first, and then I went down to 1, so 3 in all the midst of what I tried to use is fine. I used half of this sticker. This is from a Dear Lizzie, and it's going back into my sticker composition notebook. I did use 1 title out of this sticker, and so I'm happy with that. I have 1 more banner left to use, and so I'm going to put it in my next month's kit, and I'm going to try and end up using this. That's a preview of my next kit that will be in there. I think I did try to get quite a bit used from the chipboard set, about 18 pieces, so I'm happy with that. I used about 12 pieces from here, and there's still these remaining on the sticker sheet set, and then I had also bought another separate because I still have paper from this collection. I ended up using some from this sticker sheet set as well as some of these words. I think that's about it. Maybe some hearts as well. Some is better than none, and I'm just trying to slowly but surely use that stuff up. I had 3 more pieces here left. They had a faux chipboard word that said favorite, and then 2 dimensional stickers. One that said magical feeling and another one that has a camera, and it's on it's on the double page layout. And I've had this since 2014 with only 10 pieces, and I finally used it up. So I think the reason why it took me so long to use them is because I used to hoard a lot of my stuff, so I'm trying to go through my older things that I have a few pieces of things left, such as this banner ephemera pack, and so I feel like I'm finally making way with trying to push out older product or things that I'm almost nearly done with so that it won't take up much space in my crafty area. I used up about 6 enamel dots. Oh, so this will go in recycling, which is a lot considering that me and enamel dots, I don't know what the deal is. I used 1 from here, so I have 6 more to go on that. I used 3 of stickers from here, and I only have 6 crossed out, but I have a feeling I did more. I used 3 of these, which I'm really excited about. These are kind of hard for me to use, but I think I tried to remind myself that I had them. This was one of the harder ones to use, and I think it's because they're so dimensional, and I already like using tons of stuff, so maybe on more simpler pages I'll try and push these on and see if those will work. I used several enamel dots from here that I ended up consolidating whatever leftovers I had into this set, so maybe those 4 and then a couple from here, and then as you can see I also moved the big ones here. So this is all I have left. I had 2 of these sheets, and so I'm gonna work on that one. I used 7 because I don't count the warm and cozy phrase as the individual letters. I count it as like a set of 3, and then then 4 snowflakes. If I'm counting how the pieces are here, I really used 13. I did use this for a collective layout that I have. So I have an empty paper and accessories kit with the exception of the sticker sheet, which is what I used here, but I did end up using 6 sheets. It might not be 2 of each of the designs, but I know that I consolidated both is what I'm trying to say, and so I have 12 sheets still, so it's like I have 1 more paper pack. So I'm going to keep this as a set. I'm going to try and use this again sometime. I'm just going to put it away for the time being, and then I'm going to play with it. I'm going to keep it together until as far as I can with embellishments, and then I'll try to incorporate those empty sheets or those single sheets or whatever's left over of the paper pack. I'll try to incorporate into my single sheets and then see if maybe I can make up page kits for that. I think that's everything. And yeah. Oh, my layouts. Let's go ahead and get them shared. I did do a double page for my first Mini Kit Monday layout, and it's of my son's work. It's called Brilliant Happy Fun, and here you can see I used those rubber charms. I used some of the chipboard, some of the Vicki Boutin, and the Heidi Swapp mini sticker sheet set. Those 2 came from there. And here's that Dear Lizzie set, and I used the 3rd piece that's all right here. Here's another one of those rubber charms. So I did a lot of sewing on this, and I do have a video for it, and I do end up using some of my homemade photo corners. And so this was a lot of fun to make. I did use the sticker sheet from the sticker book from Shamel to kind of layer stuff, and that was a lot of fun to do. I think this was my favorite of the month. This was one of my favorite layouts to make. It was the first one from the it was the second one for the Mini Kit Monday. I do have a video on it. I used one of my homemade embellishments. Here's where I used those puffy stickers. I used the Vicki Boutin stuff. I don't even know where this one came from, but I think it's from a travel collection from Reminisce or so. I know that I used the sticker book. I used some of my very own punches as well. I have a mini punch for butterflies, and then I also tried to use some of these elements of the foam thicker sheet set along with the title so I can use up some of those thicker pieces, including numbers, which is something that I am trying to remember to use up because I always forget that the thicker sheets, that the thicker sets sometimes have numbers, and I end up leaving those. So anytime I'm going to try to remember either the number of people or the year or both. The more I am able to use, the better. It's very dimensional, and I just love the look of it, and especially I think it's because of the bright pops of yellow that I added onto the ends. And there's a process video that I just released, and I released it late, so I apologize for that. But this used also stuff from the mini kit, and then stuff that I pulled out a little bit later, like right at the very end today. In fact, I put these 2 big chat words from Tim Holtz, and I used a little piece of washi tape that I backed onto a pattern piece of paper, a scrap piece. I used more of those chipboard elements, and here's the 2 enamel looking stickers from Pink Paisley, and here's where the majority of my enamel dots ended up being used, including this lovely die cut and label and the little yellow dots that my friend Dolly sent me in some Happy Mail and a card. So I did some stitching, and I did use the mist, 2 different mists as well, and some die cuts from my own stash. The next one I don't have a video process for. I don't even remember where these labels came from, although I'm thinking they're from Fancy Pants. So are these circle ones that weren't included in the Mini Kit Monday kit, and so is this label. These are from Gossamer Blue, and so is that circle with the little heart. Those weren't in the mini kit as well, but I ended up bringing them in. Here's some more stickers from the Heidi Swapp set from the mini book, and so are the hearts, and then you can see here that I used lots of those enamel dots that I had consolidated together. This thicker set is from an Amy Tangerine set, I believe, and then I used some stitching, my punch, and 3 sets of washi tape, as you can see. So I have lots of things going on in this one, but I liked the end result as well. This one is from the Collective, the last 2 are from the Collective, and I used only, or mostly I should say, Pink Fresh Studio. Most of this is from Pink Fresh Studio with the exception of the house, this big bubble, and this label, and this tag that's upside down, this sticker, and the homemade photo corners are also from myself, and these labels I used. And the little word phrases are from Tim Holtz. And this is from Heidi Swapp. And then these black elements as well. I'm so sorry. The flat stickers are from a American Crafts sticker sheet set, and the nope is from an Amy Tangerine stickers this word set as well. This was a lot of fun to make. Unfortunately, I had it propped up on one of my shelves to display, and it fell off and it tore, I think, upon impact. So I'm really upset with myself about that. And this last one is it's a Christmas page, and I also used a lot of the Pinkfresh Studio stuff. I used some of my punches to give it dimension. I used some of the corner punches that I have. I used some wood veneer letters from the actual Pink Paisley box that we're using in the collective, and these are some thickers, and then some of my own stash as well. I did some sewing with the details. I have some like zigzag here, and then I stitched right along the edge, and that's like the most perfect stitch I've ever done ever. There's also a video for this layout and this layout as well, so don't forget to check out all the other videos that I have. Also, don't forget to check out the wonderful ladies in the Mini Kit Monday group series, and also the ladies that are participating in the collective series. I do have playlists for both of them. Also, one more thing, don't forget to check out the Facebook group for the Mini Kit Monday challenge group. They have a lot of things going on there. They have a monthly prize, and it's a space where you guys can also join in the fun and show us your inspiration in your own versions of mini kits, as I've seen that has provided me with inspiration as well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!